I worked as a social worker in prisons for many years, maximum security men's prisons, and during my time there, I met one of those few perpetrators who had actually survived his suicide attempt, and that man was very remorseful. I had this question, which is why would a man like this, who is intelligent, who um, has empathy, who has integrity, why would he kill his children in such a brutal way? Filicide occurs in a number of different ways, and the first category might be psychotic. When someone kills a child and their mental processes are not normal, so their perceptions of reality are distorted in some way. Altruistic filicide is again where a parent's thinking is distorted in some way so that they believe that what they're doing is actually in the best interests of the child. A woman is living with family and domestic violence, and her children may also be being abused, and she doesn't see that there's any escape from this. It's better for us to die together and perhaps have a happy life in another world, or to live continually with the violence is just going to be a fate worse than death. Spousal revenge filicide very often occurs following either a marital separation or a perception in the perpetrator that he's lost his partner's affection. It's his perception of the relationship rather than what the relationship actually is. And in those cases, the person kills all the children. They don't kill the partner because the revenge component of that offence is that the surviving parent has to live with the knowledge that they've lost their children forever. And I think there's also something about that action of water, the tidal action, the ebb and flow, the waves, that have a kind of a soothing effect on people when they are distressed. When they're feeling troubled and upset, sometimes the water, watching the water and the waves can have a soothing effect in a similar way to the embryo in utero prior to birth is floating in the amniotic sac surrounded by water. So as tiny beings, we're enveloped in our own personal little sea. Well, I think it's the whole role of mother in society, isn't it? I mean, the child begins as part of the mother's body. They're in a physical symbiosis with the mother's body. There's a taboo of child killing, and there's also the taboo of being violent to the being that you're supposed to nurture and ensure the survival of. It's easy for observers to say, well, it wasn't that person that did it, it was another part of them, it was something strange. If you look at reasons why violence occurs in our society, you need to look for what's wrong in our society, not just what's wrong in that family over there or that individual who committed the offence. How did that get to this point?